Okay, folks, we're going to keep the Christmas festivities going and play some Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super NES. And there's something I haven't been doing the last 3 segments. I haven't been keeping track of my Christmas special bank, but I can tell you it's at $624,966. Let's see what Jeopardy Deluxe has in store. We are taking on Jenny and Jim, the 2 J's. And we're going to be playing with these categories: World Literature, U.S. States, South America, starts with me, the letters M-E in quotation marks, Architecture, and finally, History. Alright, let's start these off with Architecture for 100.
The answer is...
If a church's interior is cruciform, it's shaped like this. What is a cross? Architecture, 200.
The answer is...
Found in Gothic architecture, these supports can be clasping or flying. What are buttresses? Architecture, 300.
The answer is...
The term for a round hall surmounted by a dome. The U.S. Capitol has a famous one. What is a rotunda? Yeah. Architecture, 400. Daily double. And I'll make it a true daily double. From the Greek for one stone, it's a structure of one solid piece, like an obelisk. What is a monolith? Yeah. Architecture, 500.
The answer is...
I had to refresh my memory there for a second. The 3 classical orders of Greek architecture were Doric, Ionic, and this. What's Corinthian? Well done in the category. History, 100.
The answer is...
In the late 1400s, Torquemada was confessor to the Spanish queen before he led the Inquisition. Who is Isabella? History, 200.
The answer is...
This series of holy wars against the Muslims led to establishment of trade with the Middle East. What were the Crusades? History, 300.
The answer is...
When this Mongol emperor was a little boy, his father, Yasugi, was poisoned by Tartars. Who is Genghis Khan? History, 400.
The answer is...
Hitler's World War II effort to regain Antwerp. It's also fought by those who gained too many pounds. What is the Battle of the Bulge?
What is the fat-ass pound of Michael Patton?
I like that answer, Eugene. And it is the Battle of the Bulge, yes. History, 500.
The answer is...
The Act of Union divided England and Wales in 1563 during his reign. Let's see if Jenny knows this any better than I do. It was Henry VIII. Oh, that's right. Herp-a-derp. Next clue. World Literature, 100.
The answer is...
Called the greatest of all Latin poets, he's most noted for the Aeneid. Oh, Aeneid. Was it Virgil? Oh, right. Keep forgetting. Alright, Jim, your turn. World Literature 200.
The answer is
Ladies say Shanagon wrote Pillow Book. Gossipy story is considered a classic in this country. I have it between two of them. But I'm going to try my luck at what is Japan. And I'm right. World Literature 300.
the answer is
The ghost of Christmas Present appears in this Dickens novel. What is a Christmas Carol? And how appropriate, because this is part of my Christmas special. World Literature 400.
the answer is
Playwrights born there include Dion Boucicault, Lady Gregory, John Synge, and Samuel Beckett. What is... I'm just going to take a guess and say what is Great Britain? Oh, wow. Lucky guess. World Literature 500.
the answer is
So there. This British author's book, Ashendon, is an account of his spying exploits in World War I. Jim.
And no, it is not Who Has Been Spending.
It is Somerset Maugham. It is William Somerset Maugham. So Jim got it right, and he makes the next clue. Next selection. U.S. States 100.
the answer is
The Pony Express ran from St. Joseph, Missouri, as far west as this state. What is California? I will also say, Eugene, not so long ago, that I was doing a game of Jeopardy for the PS2 as part of my Thanksgiving Day special. And the category was Asian capitals. I made a True Daily Double. And the clue was Seoul. And I said, Eugene is going to eat me for breakfast if I do not say what is South Korea. Luckily, I got it right.
I love you for that.
You're welcome.
the answer is
I know my Asian capitals. Mount Adams and Mount Eisenhower are located in the White Mountains of this northeastern state. What is New Hampshire? It is New Hampshire, U.S. States 300.
the answer is
This state, not Mississippi or Connecticut, has the longest one-word name. What is Massachusetts? Where I'll be going this April. U.S. States 400.
the answer is
Burlington, the largest city in this state, has fewer than 50,000 people. What is Vermont? That's correct. U.S. States 500.
the answer is
Answer there. This mountain state has the highest average altitude of any state east of the Mississippi. What is West Virginia? And I ran the category like it was nothing. Let me have South America for 100.
the answer is
Icy mountain streams in Peru are the source of the Amazon, which flows into this ocean. What is the Pacific? No, it's the Atlantic. I said Pacific because I know Peru but borders the Pacific Ocean. It is the Atlantic, yeah. I had a choice, I picked the wrong one. Oh well. But right now, Jim and Jenny are tied for second place at $600 each. Starts with me for 100.
the answer is
Seen in August, the pear seeds are this type of shower. What is a meteor? What is a meteor shower? Starts with me 200.
the answer is
Sap-sucking insect named for a white, sticky cornmeal-like powder found on its body. What is the mealybug? Starts with me, 300.
The answer is
St. Jerome was critical of those who used the end to justify these. Oh. The means. Okay. Oh well. Move right on to the next clue. South America, 200.
the answer is
When Juan Perón returned to the presidency of this country in 1973, his wife was elected vice president. What is Argentina? South America, 300.
the answer is
If you're watching a music video in Montevideo, you're in this country's capital. What is Uruguay? Oh. South America, 400.
the answer is
Country whose capital lies closest to the line of 0 degrees latitude. Country whose capital lies closest to the line of 0 degrees latitude. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either that or Venezuela. I'll go with Ecuador because I know Quito's close to the equator. It is Ecuador. Yes, thank you, Eugene. South America, 500.
the answer is
The Braganzas were a royal family that ruled in Portugal and this South American country. What is Brazil? Because I know Brazil is got its independence from Portugal, and I got it right. Starts with me, 400.
the answer is
Siena College basketball games were once closed to the public due to this disease. What are the measles? That's right, now the last clue.
the answer is
An extreme U-bend in a river, or to wander aimlessly and idly without fixed direction. What is meander? And at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $7,600. Jenny has $900. Jim, $600. So Jim will go first in Double Jeopardy. Here we go, Double Jeopardy time. We're going to be dealing with these 6 categories. Dogs, celebrity marriages, patriotic songs, rules, medicine, and finally, classical music. Okay, these are pretty good categories. I think I'll stick with them. Jim, you get to make the next You get to make the first selection this round. You're in last place. Rules for 200.
the answer is
Answer there. It has been stated as do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What is the golden rule? Could I have rules for 400, please?
the answer is
This 4-word rule tells us how to adjust our clocks to begin and end daylight saving time. What is spring forward, fall back? And speaking of fall back, we actually ended daylight savings time in the fall not so long ago. And now it gets dark early, and I love it. Don't know why, but I do. Let's take rules for 600.
the answer is
Answer there. John Douglas, sponsor of a code of pugilistic fair play in 1867, is better known by this title. Who is the Marquess of Queensberry? Rules 800.
The answer is.
Answer there. In 1742, he published a set of rules for whist that led to publication of rules for other games. Who was Hoyle? Yep. And rules for 1,000.
The answer is.
Answer there. In 1876, a U.S. Army engineer wrote this popular book on parliamentary procedure. I'm going to let Jim have this one because I don't know. Oh, Robert's Rules of Order. That's right. I keep forgetting that one. But Jim takes second place for right now, and he trails me by $8,000 as we go to Patriotic Songs for 200.
The answer is.
Song that begins, Father and I went down to camp, along with Captain Gooden. What is Yankee Doodle? There we go. Could I have Patriotic Songs for 400, please?
The answer is.
Hymn that begins from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. What is the Marine hymn? Oh. There. I'm going to go with Patriotic Songs for 600 as I now enter the 5 figures.
The answer is.
K.L. Bates wrote "Oh Beautiful" for Spacious Skies after a visit to this Colorado peak. Eugene is going to eat me up for breakfast if I do not say, what is Pikes Peak? I'm safe. Patriotic Songs for 800. That's right. In the George M. Cohan song, it's the emblem of the land I love. What is the grand old flag? Oops. Patriotic Songs, 1,000. And the answer there is one of the 2 daily doubles. And I'm going to make it a 2 daily double. Irving Berlin's song about soldiers going to Europe during World War I. What is over there? Oh. That's more like it. Celebrity Marriages for 200.
The answer is.
This Oscar winner married 2 actresses, Dixie Lee and Katharine Grant. Who is Bing Crosby? Celebrity Marriages 400.
The answer is.
This Olympic gold medalist was once married to the late Dean Paul Martin. Who is Dorothy Hamill? Celebrity Marriages for 600.
The answer is.
Bruce Willis is married to this star of A Few Good Men and Indecent Proposal. Well, they're not married anymore because she's now married to Ashton Kutcher. Or no. She's not married to Ashton Kutcher anymore. She's not married to Ashton Kutcher anymore. Who's Demi Moore? Because Mila Kunis is now married to Ashton Kutcher. Celebrity Marriages 800.
The answer is.
In 1981, David and Elizabeth Emanuel became world famous as designers of her wedding gown. May she rest in peace. Who is Princess Diana?
And speaking of her other son, Prince Harry is engaged to a Deal or No Deal model.
Well, I'll be.
An actress.
Celebrity Marriages 1,000.
Getting married this spring.
Oh boy.
The answer is.
Well, I wish them luck.
Another royal marriage.
She was the widow of Florence Ziegfeld when she played a witch in The Wizard of Oz. Who is Billy Burke? There we go. $26,200. Dogs for 200.
The answer is.
Many puppies of this black and white spotted breed are born deaf. What is a Dalmatian? It's not a Dalmatian? Or did I misspell it?
I hope it was a misspell.
Yeah, I forgot the S at the end. I had to put Dalmatians. Oh well. Minor thing. It's okay. Medicine 200.
The answer is
This contagious illness, also known as varicella, attacks children, not poultry. What's the chicken pox? Medicine for 400. You have their daily double. Let's do it again. Though the Salk vaccine can help this disease, no drug has been found that will cure it. What is polio? Medicine 600.
the answer is
Labyrinthitis is an inflammation of the inner part of one of these. What's the ear? Labyrinthitis for 800.
the answer is
After this couple discovered radium in 1898, it was widely used to treat cancer. Who are the Curies? Medicine 1000.
the answer is
Camera's low on battery, but I think we're going to make it. You can get this disease, also called hydrophobia, by breathing in a cave full of infested bats. What is rabies? Let's go back to dogs for 400.
the answer is
The cattle dogs that follow this empire's legions evolved into the Rottweiler. The Roman Empire, and that was my guess. Oh well. Next clue. Dog 600.
the answer is
Beagles and Harriers were bred to chase and flush out these mammals. What are rabbits? Let's take dogs for 800.
the answer is
You have them all over your body, but a dog has them only in the pads of its feet and its nose. What are sweat glands? Yep. Dogs 1000.
the answer is
The name for this type of dog is from Old French for Spaniard. What's a spaniel? Alright. Classical music for 200.
the answer is
Berlioz neglected his medical study in this capital to spend his nights at the opera. What is Paris? $400.
the answer is
Leopold Mozart, who was this relative of Wolfgang, was a famous composer too. Who was his grandfather? $600.
the answer is
1940 Disney film with the music of Bach, Beethoven, Stravinsky, Schubert, and Mussorgsky. What is Fantasia? $800.
the answer is
This master composer of ballets was the leading Russian composer of the late 19th century. Who is Tchaikovsky? Now the last clip.
the answer is
Prokofiev's piece about a little Homo sapiens and the Canis lupus. What is Peter and the Wolf? Oh, we're going to be adding a lot of money to our Christmas special bank as soon as Final Jeopardy's over. While Jim has $1,800, Jenny $1,300, I have $60,200. Let's take a look at that Final Jeopardy category. We're dealing with leftovers. Okay, so at my $60,200, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Although I will not go all in, because the maximum allowed to win is $99,999. So I'm going to wager $39,799. Some say the art of topiary gardening was invented in this empire by a friend of Augustus. I will say, what is the Roman Empire? And if I'm right, I will have a payment of $99,999 added to the Christmas special bank. But if not, I'll still have more than $20,000, so it'll be a solid victory either way. Taking a gamble, and I hope it pays off. Either way, Jenny or Jim cannot beat me.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
I said, what is the Roman Empire, and am I right? It was Rome. Okay, well, will they accept my answer? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. They will take Jenny's answer of Rome. She doubles her money. Jim. He's right as well. Will they accept my answer? They will. So I add $99,999 to the Christmas special bank. Which sits pretty at $724,965. See you all for that next segment.